There once was a guy, created something special. He worked so hard. He found a way to get us to the inside. Inside of the virtual, a success for everyone until we tried to get out. He wouldn't talk about it, he made us speak about it, and I was torn about it. I couldn't see nothing without it, I see myself about it. He was a thief about it, so close to me. your heart's on fire, and you're all fucked up. Got grenades in your eyes, and the heat you feel might set you off. But it's cold outside, and you can't look up. Shame dripping from the lies that you spoke when you thought that they'd hold up. Got your eyes wide shut as you breathe the truth. Catch the air in your lungs as the ghost of your heart stands next to you. Trace the lines in your palm as you search for proof. But the one that just left took your heart and your time and then your youth.
Evening, guys. Sorry for the late arrival. Just had a few issues with the new FSUI PC. I've had to roll back and was a little bit late coming on. Obviously updated to 4.2, which has caused a few little issues, but should iron out. Right, let's have a look. Got that on. Right, I'm just having to quickly set up the cockpit because we should be departing in about 10 minutes. Hang on, we've got ATC on. Just grabbing the ATIS, just bear with me. QNH of 1040, transition 180 for Southwest 267. AFIRM 3 minutes. So I'm just setting up, guys. They're all ready to go. They're ready to depart. Bangor to St John's tonight. So Bangor in Maine, in America, and we're heading up to Canada, Newfoundland, St John's. Quite a direct flight. I will get back to you very shortly with the route, etc. But we're just having to trying to speed things up a bit here. Okay, that's all done. Okay, that's unmoved. Right, position. So we're having a very, very quick start up tonight. Like I say, we had a few issues with the FSU IPC, so wouldn't normally do this quick, but let's see how quick I can do it to get on, because otherwise it's going to be late departing. Right, we are today Southwest 267. There we go. Runway in use is runway in use 29. No, it's not. It's 33. 29. Great job. Okay, so it's actually 33. Great job. Now we've got a bit of a SID here that we're just going to have to just take down. So we've got RINF, and then we've got Yankee Foxtrot Charlie, Yankee Cooper Mike, and Yankee Golf. Great job. Activate, and we'll get the departure runway in there. Cool, I'm going so fast tonight. That one, and we're coming in on 29. I said no. ILS 29. We'll take that one, and we'll take. Let me just take the. I think it's the Tigger 1 Romeo. Yeah, that's the star coming in. Got to add a couple more bits in later on, but for now that will do nicely. Get the legs up. There we go, that's done. We should do that, and 0 weight, yep. And go. Cost index, yeah. Transition's 18,000, which is good. Winds coming in are. I haven't got the winds available, so I'm going to have to miss that one, but we will go to 37. Oh, hello, chicken. Go to 370 on the cruise level. Good job. Quite happy with that. It's -6, which is right. So I'll do 1 degrees. There we go. Fantastic. Flaps 5. He's departing 4 aircraft already, so we are really having to speed this up a little bit. V1, V2, V4. Let's just see what the runway is like on 33. Runway 33 is 11,000. Great job. That's all set up. Fantastic. Right, flight director's on. Having a bit of trouble with chase plane. It's not updated yet, so again, that's one of the issues I've got. So we will just play around with that for tonight's flight. Hopefully it will be updated in the next few days. And I just need to get my SciTech controls on. Right, okay, ILS 250 up under 10,000. There we go. I haven't even looked at taxiways yet, so we'll have a look at that shortly. And heading is runway 33, so 330. Where are we? 330. Thank you very much. And we will climb to 10,000 to start with. That's fine. We'll get climb there. Change it to hectopascals. Like a bit of that. Do the elevation. Okay, fine. On. VNav on. LNav. No, it's not doing LNav. That's because we need to be within waypoint 5 degrees, so that's not going to happen. We'll do that mid-air. We are almost ready set up, guys. Bit go today. Right, let's have a look. We've got Navigraph now, obviously new stream, as you can see. So hopefully you like the new layout. Who have got on? VGL, hi buddy. Nice to see you. Hope you're okay. A bit of a rush this evening because of the new update on 4.2 on Prepared. It's mucked a couple of things up and I'm just correcting it. One of them's the views and everything, so just have to run with that. Right, let's get the jetway away and we should be ready to go. There we go. I need to just update the players' aircrafts, so we'll just get that going. And like I say, the route I'll take us out in a minute. I've got so I'm just checking that the Navigraph's working. Yep. Hello mate, new layout's good. Good. It should. Do you know what? I played around with it VGL for about an hour, and I thought, do you know what? That's the best layout could come out so far. I don't know. It gives you the Navigraph, which I think it shortens the view a bit. So. We'll see how we run with it. Right, just listening to ATC as well. We've got 6 pilots on tonight, so, and I do need to correct all their aircrafts. So I'm just changing their aircrafts now because FS Host doesn't do that. So RINF, we've got a restriction of 190, and then after that we can go to our cruise. That's a great job. I just took that from the ATC. So what have we got? Let's have a look. How's the sound levels, VGL? I know I can always rely on you. Because like I say, I've just literally redone the stream, so hopefully it's okay. You won't hear any noise of the aircraft yet because I'm just trying to set everyone's aircraft up, but you will do in a moment. Hello. Speedbird. Where's my Speedbird livery gone? Let's get them in the Landor. I like, as you know, the Landor livery. We've got a lot of Speedbird call signs. So we've got quite a lot of British Airways flights coming out of Bangor. Let's get someone's in 747. Blimey, they're brave. Right, sounds fine, mate. Cheers, VGL. Hope you're alright, buddy. Missed you the last few days. I did stream Sunday. I did what did I do? I was in Twin Otter. Yeah, I was in Twin Otter. It was quite late coming on though. I went up to Edinburgh. Really great. Did an ILS in the Twin Otter for the 2nd time. I was quite happy with that. That's me. Yeah, Battleground, very good evening to you. We've got information Golf on stand 3 and we're clear for the push and start when ready for Southwest 267. Right, okay, so we'll go for Southwest 267. So we've just been clearance to push and start. All the other guys are off and about at the moment, so we'll just get on our way in a second. Right. What am I doing? Oh, that's another Speedbird. God, everyone's using Speedbird call sign tonight. I don't know why. Bang. Where are we on? Bengal. Saw a notification come on Sunday, but the stream wouldn't load. Oh, well, hopefully you can see me now, buddy. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I've got another. You know, my MacBook. I tried to stream from the MacBook. And it didn't work, so I was mucking around trying to get another machine to stream to take the CPU off, the workload off. Local QNH 1039 for Southwest 27. Okay, so what have we got here? Oh, well, -5. We need to get the ice packs on, pitot heats on, all that jazz. Right. What am I looking for? Right, last aircraft to change. God, there's a lot of pilots on tonight. It's good. Yeah, I don't know why it wouldn't load VGL, but we are hopefully up and running now. So that's all good. Right, we are ready. Lovely jubbly. You can see on the Navigraph, that's our taxiway there. And we'll zoom in just a little bit. So, and we're going to push and start. Let's just check there's no other aircraft. He said we can push and start. Yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. I'm not going to risk GSX, so let's have a look. Let's use the pushback on where am I? PMDG. Right, right. I always get this wrong because it's the opposite to GSX. Right, turn the nose to the right. Yes, that's right. I do want to turn the nose to the right. There we go. Right, let's get this going. Oh, hello, chicken. Yeah, to the right. There we go. Right, start pushback.
Ground cockpit.
Great, and let's get the engines going. Oh, fair enough. Might have been fine after I checked. Thought you might have been doing some testing. Yeah, doing some testing, buddy. Doing some testing. But hopefully we'll be up and running. And then obviously yesterday's announcement of 4.2. Everyone's upgraded to 4.2, and it's caused a few issues with developers not having it ready. But we're almost there. I've got just chase plane to do. I've rolled back to the old FSU IPC, so we should be up and running. But yeah, so all good on that front. Let's hope today's flight is without issue. Have I taken my brakes off? Yeah, good, fantastic. Southwest 267 pushing back. Okay, so we should hopefully push back. Now, what's going on with frame rates? Frame rates a bit juddery, but I'll say new version, so I probably need to. Copy that. We're cleared to taxi via Alpha. Hold 33 behind company 737 Southwest 267. Okay, so we've been also cleared to taxi. We're last in formation tonight. Like I say, we've got 6 pilots in sequence. I'm just having a look now. See what we've got going on there. It's a shame that Navigraph doesn't have the AI traffic on, but hey ho, I do like the rest of it. We're going straight to Rimph, so let's have a look. It's not a standard departure. We're not doing tonight. We're just going to rinse. I haven't looked at. I've been at work all day, so I've not even looked. Let's see what we're doing. Really bad. Let's have a look. See if we can get this up going. Bang door. We're pushing back. Okay. Yeah. Great job. Cool. It's very stuttery. Again, that could be down to a lot of things. So need to get that smoothed out on the new update. Right. Bang on. Trying to find Rimph. Rinse. I can't find that intersection, that fix. Rinse. I've got it in the thing. Okay. Oh, I'll tell you what I haven't done. Should we get? I did this the other day. Should we get some engines going? Lucky enough, there's still 3 aircraft to depart. Right, let's get engine. Let's start with engine. Actually, I'm going to start with engine 2. Again, this is what I mean. My view's all out of sync at the moment because it's chase plane. Because I haven't updated to 4.2. There we go. So just wait for N2 on that, and then start. God, it's really stuttery. Figure out what that is that's causing them stutters. And go on. N2. It's almost getting there, isn't it? Get the cut-off switch to idle. There we go. Beauty. Starting engine 2. And let's just have a look at the traffic, see what's going on there. So it's expected, you know, this new rollout. It's expected. What's the frame rates doing? Yeah, they're great. They're not great. And I haven't changed any much settings, so I might have to go real down into default. Also, I don't like the looks of. Oh, it is winter, isn't it? It's kind of white everywhere. Right, we need to taxi down Alpha, which is literally we just turn out onto. Actually, the taxiway's all mucked up as well. Looking at this, that's a taxiway. That light coloured yellow. Oh well. Right, that's not what I want. So that's engine 2 done. Engine 1. Whoop, hello chicken. Let's get engine 1 going. and then get some flappage on, and let's get off down the runway. Okay, so just gonna flick over to my moving map, FS Commander. Let's have a look. We've still got 2 to depart, so we'll catch them in a moment. Right, N2, cut off to idle. There we go, great job. And FMC and progress. RIMF is only 16 nautical miles on 336, so we'll try and find that in a minute when we depart. Be in there somewhere. I'm on low altitude yet, highway. See it on there. We'll have to look a bit further. Right, so we've got all engines started. I'll flick everything over in a second. We will go to RIMF on here. So just make sure that's RIMF that I'm going to. Follow that out. Okay, and off and okay. We're ready. I can see a Speedbird still lined up there, so we're not going to cause too much of an issue in terms of people waiting for us. Taxi lights on. Yeah, great job. We're cleared to taxi already. We've been given ATC clearance. Your damper on. Okay, that's on. That's on. Okay, and the pack's on. That's good. Pressure's turning low. It's quite good being this zoomed in, but it's a bit annoying with the old view. Right, there we go. That's done. There we go. That's done. Done. Flights to continuous. And we will put the landing lights just on because I'm going to forget in a minute because I need to do a lot of other things. Right, so let's get... Okay, here we go. So, taxiing out. Hopefully it's not going to be too stuttery, guys. Like I say, just got a few things to do. Right, we're going to need to taxi to Alpha, and it's this weird... They've got a texture problem going on here now, look. I've just done the update to 4.2. I might have to do a full reinstall, which is going to take a couple of days, which is going to be a bit annoying. But hey, we'll see. That's not too bad. It's just these stutters I need to get sorted out. Okay, let's taxi down to Alpha. Short 33. And you've still got one Speedbird 747 there waiting, so we're all right on that front. Oh, it's stuttery though, look at that. What's causing that? So like I say, a lot of testing with this new 4.2, I think. There we go. AFM, hold short of Juliet, entry right for Speedbird 267. Southwest 267. AFM, just to confirm, you want me to take Juliet and hold short 33 for Southwest 267? Okay, we'll go on to Juliet, line up on 33, and we've got 15,000 of £15,000 of fuel on board, so we should be able to make the end of the runway for Southwest 267. Okay, we'll get back to you on the frequency when we're ready for departure for Southwest 267. Okay, so let's get some flaps going. We've been called out that. Right, that's Speedbird 501 that's behind us. So should just go into flat 5. Yeah, flat 5.
On runway 33.
There we go. Southwest 267, very good evening to you. We're on runway 33 ready for departure. Clear for departure on QNH of 1039 for the Southwest 26. Okay, here we go, guys. So we should all be all set up. We're going to Rinf. I can see it on the ND actually. I can see where we're going. Parking brakes off, Matt. Come on, parking brakes off. I thought they were stuck on then. It is -6. And let's get off and depart. Basically, we just got to hit on the runway heading for a little bit. Steer off, but runway heading, and then right. And it's very stuttery. Hopefully, we'll iron them out in the next few days.
V1.
V1.
Rotate.
Okay, rotate.
V2.
Here we go. And we're up in the air. Beautiful. There we go. Southwest 267 is en route to St John's. St John's, the emergency Atlantic airport, where if any aircraft have problems, they fly in there. Right, gear up, positive climb. Autopilot on. LNAV on. And fly now, autopilot FMC to Rinth, which is 15 miles. On a heading of 336. Okay, flaps 1. There we go. I'll tell you what's not working is Symlink. As in Sim. Oh no, it is working. It is working. Ah, there you go. You can see on the moving map that not moving map that the Navigraph to Rinth. There we go. So basically we head out west to come east. I know it sounds daft, but what we're going to do, the routing, obviously I didn't know what the route was going to be tonight. I have figured out VGL how to get the Navigraph thing sorted. Basically you've got to go onto the cloud software, and then when you pull it down into desktop version it will be there, but you can't really put the route in from scratch from the desktop version, which is a bit daft, but hopefully that will come in, you know, later releases. But there you go. Right, we'll see how tonight goes. I am expecting issues tonight because obviously it's a brand new release last night, so obviously just installed it, updated it. Looked like I might have to have a look at doing a fresh reinstall. So fine. So after Rinth we're cleared to a cruise. Rinth is 120. I thought it was 190. Okay. And actually, what we want to do, we're going to put our climbing on the MCP. Yeah, I managed to suss it last night. Need to copy and paste the route without the SIDS and stars. That's what. Yeah, but you can only do it in the cloud version. You can't do it in the desktop version. Well, I can't anyway, which is a bit annoying. So do it in the cloud. I've got it set up as a tab on the internet. Put it in and then put it on the desktop version, and there we go. So a bit annoying. Because even I tried to do a fresh new, like tonight's flight, without any SIDS or stars or anything, just fixes and intersections VORs. Doesn't work. You need to do it via I like that Symlink overlay, works on the SIDS and Star chart too. It does. I mean, obviously I haven't got the for this. I was using it actually on Sunday on the Twin Otter. It was absolutely fantastic. But I haven't got. Obviously, we've got not a published SID tonight. So like if I go into views and go into departures, I don't think we're going to be on this map. No, the chart does. Oh, this chart. It's funny. Can you see that there? I don't know if you can see it. It's small right in. This chart doesn't support the moving map. So that actual SID is literally just all it's got is a bunch of VORs. That's all that SID is. So little, like I say, this is a homemade SID or an ATC SID. So we've got one aircraft behind me. The rest have ploughed on ahead. Obviously we're a little bit late starting the issues with the FSU IPC, and we're heading now over to Rinth, which is 3 nautical miles to go. And after Rinth, here we go. We're climbing around now. To get an outside view. I can't wait for the spring summertime when this is not this yucky grey colour. I could fly without it, but I try and be as real as possible. So you know, this is probably what it is. It's -6 at the moment in Maine, and it probably is snow everywhere. So you know, there we go. Try to treat it as real possible. Can't wait for Trace Plane to sort itself out with the update, because then I can swing around views. So again, views tonight are going to be a little bit interesting. Might have to use the mouse keys a little bit. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, we'll see what that looks like. Okay, so we're turning now to RIM, so I'll just tune into departure. We're on 1 frequency, 180C controller tonight. Yeah, Southwest 267, we're just cruising to climb down 370. As usual, I know it looks like a wine glass. Oh, I've got the guys to. Yes and no. I've got lots of stutters tonight. Last night, yeah, it went okay. Obviously, don't use the latest version of FSUIPC. Roll back to 1.22, or is it? No, 3.22, whatever it is, something 22. Oh, 5.122, that's the one. Don't go to 1.3C, because that causes lags every 5 seconds, as in it stalls the sim every 5 seconds. So I had to reinstall that tonight. But apart from that, yeah, I don't know. I've done an update. I haven't done a full reinstall. So I don't know, and I'm getting a lot of stutters tonight. So I don't know. It's a bit of trial error looking at forums. Do not use the latest one. Well, hang on. Well, I looked at all the forums, and if you ever look, Pete Dawson's away at the moment, but all his forums are full of people updating to the latest one because it's 4.2 compatible. But the sim freezes every 5 seconds. So it's at 5. Hang on a minute. Stand by. That's perfect. That's the one you want. Do not, because basically, if you go onto the FSUIPC website, it says to upgrade to I think it's 3.1C Charlie or something like that. Yeah, leave it. Don't do it, because it just caused my sim major issues. That's why I was a bit late coming on. I was trying to reinstall the old version to get up in the air tonight. But I've got a hell lot of stutters. Yeah, client. No, I did. Yeah, I did scenery, client, and content, but I didn't do the full reinstall because I was frightened that I was going to lose my scenery config file and all my aircraft. You see. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I tested it. Right, see, I didn't have to do any of that, which was a bit bizarre, because when I came on, Orbix was already there. I went up in the Twin Otter before updating everything, just 4.2, so I didn't update Active Sky that you need to do, I didn't update Orbix that you need to do, and it ran so smoothly in the Twin Otter last night. I was like, oh wow, and the frame rates were amazing. I was like, brilliant, they've sorted it. And then obviously I've updated everything, and now it's all going, so I don't know, something's not right. Yeah, did it last night. So what the guys are talking about is obviously the latest update of Prepared 4.2. Right, let's. I can see the Navigraph map that's changing there. Our next waypoint is Yankee Foxtrot Charlie. So, do you know, let's have a go at this. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can change this. Do you know what? It's let me change it. Look at that. So basically, you've got to put in the route from the charts, the cloud, and then I can adapt the route actually in the desktop. There we go. We've updated. So my next waypoint is a VOR, Fredericton. There we go. And it's actually altered it. How about that? So there's my little arrow. You can see the little pink arrow, and it's going towards the VOR 113.00. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do some more Twin Otter action because I was really enjoying that on Sunday night, and really enjoying flying the UK in that. So we'll do a bit more of that. What have we got? Let me just see what we've got in terms of Thursday's flight. Right, Thursday's flight hasn't been announced yet, so we'll see what that looks like. I doubt I'm going to be streaming tomorrow because of what day it is. You know, I've got to think about my tactics here. So I'm probably going to obviously jump on Thursday and Friday. So Friday night I'll have a look to see what VATSIM event's on, but if not, we'll do some Twin Otter action. Our cruise tonight is 370. We're just passing 25, and our next waypoint I've actually programmed in the next few waypoints. So we've got Yankee Foxtrot Charlie onto Yankee Quebec Mike onto Yankee Golf. Let me just check that. I haven't got the third one. So Yankee Golf. Is Navigraph going to let me do that? Perfect. Look at that. It's added it on. I'm quite liking this. So that's what I've got to do. Just put an initial routing in Navigraph. Download it onto desktop, and then I can alter the route. There we go. So that's good. There we go. Done. And oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. So looks like a wine glass, but that's actually obviously whiskey and coke. Obviously, only the one. School night. So yeah, as I was saying before, St John's International. Obviously, where it's an emergency airport, big old runway. A couple of guys are flying the PMDG 747 tonight, and let's have a look. So I've pulled in the charts there. Let's have a look, and we're going to do the arrival. Now the arrival we're using 16, ILS 16. So let's just take a look at that. Guys are having a bit of a laugh on the channel, talking about all sorts, I tell you. Right, so localizer. Oh, that's what I was saying before. Yeah, so Twin Otter on Sunday did the second time I've ever done an ILS on it, so I was quite happy because obviously there's you got to change it in the GPS. You got to change it, you know. So no, it's quite enjoyed that. Talking about that, let's get that in actually. I know we're way away, but the wind, it's dead on, so it doesn't look like it's going to change. We've got to backtrack on 29 to come back, and then we've got to backtrack on and use 16 and 02 and turn right for the gates. So I've already got the instructions for the arrival. We will put in the ILS for 29. Let me just check I've got the right chart. Oh, I've got 16 on there. Do you know what, should we get the right chart? Oh dear. No, he said runway 29. Why haven't I got runway 29? Oh, there it is. Runway 29. Should we get that one up? I'll be, right. Runway 29. Localizer is 110.3. 110.3. Standby to active. 110.3. Standby to active. So that should all be there. Yeah, that's all in. Good job. Now that one's an active map because it's saying that the aircraft position is outside, so that's quite good. We'll have a look at the approach as well for 29. And there's the Tigar 1 rifle that we're going to be using as well. We'll have a look at that. There's Tigar, so that's in our star, but he's altered it a little bit. Well, we'll follow that in, so we'll follow that in a little bit later. Right, let's get back to the moving map. So we are. Hello, chicken. 28 nautical miles to go. I'm heading 084 to Yankee Foxtrot Charlie, Fredericton. So that's all good. And we'll have a look. Also, VGO, you can see my cursor now. You can see my cursor go around. I don't know if it's very light, but I don't know if that helps. You know, so when I'm doing things, it might help people on that front. Don't know if that's any good. I don't know if people can see the cursor. Okay. What are we doing? We're still going to our climb, aren't we? We're our cruise. We're still climbing. Right. What was I going to do? That's it. I was going to put in the waypoints into FS Commander, so I can follow it on my moving map. Yeah, definitely clear and nice touch. Good. Well, I don't know. I'm still on the fence with this new stream. I think it's. I mean, obviously Navigraph you can see a lot better. The rest of it's a bit bunched up. I don't know whether I should have that much information on. I don't know. So we'll have a look. We'll have a look. Right. Right. Have I added that on? Yeah, I've added that on. YFC. No. YFC's not coming up on FS Commander for some reason. There we go. Right, and the next VOR is Yankee Quebec Mike on 11730. So, and that's Moncton. So you can quite clearly see that we're following a route there. I quite like that. Quite like that. Right, so where are we? 350. Got 2 more to go. So. There we go. And then after that, we've got 79 to Yankee Quebec Mike, and then 60 to Yankee Golf. Got most of our route in there, guys. We'll have a couple of points after Yankee Golf. Let's have a look. I'm going to take down that. Oh, blimey. So, I'm I'm slightly confused with the Tigor 1 arrival. Oh, I've got Tessox. And then what else have we got? We haven't got Silry. So just, we've got Silry in the star. There's 1011. Silry in there. Right, and just having a look. Let's have a look. Alright, we're getting another waypoint after Yankee Yankee Golf. A tagger after that, so Silro, and right. Tigor needs 120. So I've play with that. Right, so we've now got a full flight planning, guys. So that's looking good. Yeah, they're talking about that airline program on last night, which I haven't seen. I was busy trying to reinstall this malarkey. That's our full flight planning. So let's see if I can do that on Navigraph. Hello, chicken. Right, let's see if we can add this in. So after Yankee Yankee Golf, we're on to Silro. Oh, let's do that. Right. Right, I'm just having a look. I'm listening to the guys as well. They might be changing it. Right, save. And it saved it. There we go. That's our route. Wow, okay, so it works. Absolutely works. So we do need to put in an initial plan in on the cloud, download it, and then you can alter the plan as much as you want. Look, that's good. There we go. So there's Yankee Yankee Golf, Charlottetown. Now, this is the real test. Let's see if I can do it up here now. So we will go to Yankee Quebec, Mike. Oh, hello. Right, that also should have updated at the top as well. So good. We're all in. Oh, very good. Let's see what the stutters are. See, the stutters are the frame rate's not as good as it was when I was testing it out. So we have to figure this out. Brilliant. So that's all done. Right, let's have a look. We're just coming up to Greater Moncton International, so it'll be just below us. I think I'm going to have to do a full reinstall of 4.2. So we'll see what that looks like once we've done it. Because there's patches all over here, so this is not good. Oh, don't freeze. Oh, no, we've started to freeze again, haven't we? So it's not right, definitely not right. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look on the old map here. That's interesting, I've lost everybody off of FS Commander. Doing. So we're 17 to Moncton on Yankee Quebec Mike, and then we're going to head on to Charlottetown, and that'll be on a heading of just slightly over to the right, slightly, and we'll be heading on to probably 103. So we're coming out now over the sea now. It's all quite broken up now as we come out of Maine. So it's quite nice, the little islands here. I mean, I'd like to do this flight, like I say, with the summer scenery installed. I'm not happy with the way the textures are as well, so might have to re-look at that. I've also just seen my stream is actually boxed, isn't it? I've just loaded up Twitch again. It's not the full size. Yeah, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, same here. I've got Olbix on Real World, so it's just covered in mine's more yellow white rather than pure white. It's kind of like that Olbix yellowy white. It's not great colours, but yeah, it's just covered in snow everywhere. Yeah, what do you mean, like on the yeah. Is there? I didn't realise it was a 10. I'll have to play around with that. Don't eat yellow snow, was that? What's this? Yeah, slight border on the sides. Yeah, we'll have to look at that. I need to make it a bit bigger. I'm just double check the FSU IPC. I think it might have dropped out. Yeah, we haven't dropped out, but something's disappeared. Yeah, I'll have a look at the stream because I didn't realise it was boxed. So it means that we can make it slightly bigger. So we'll have a look at that. Might have to redo it again. Wind's 91 knots actually, but he's just coming in at 298, so it's really kind of almost coming in behind us, so tailwind, so shouldn't be too bad. Can I trust you guys with something? Can I trust you guys with something? So if I said I've got a holiday to Madeira at the end of April with my wife, you would never mention that to David, would you? Ken? It's an ongoing joke with the guys. One of the guys always goes to Madeira and he's fascinated with it, and he'll talk to you hours and hours about Madeira, and I do like Madeira, but not a full day of talking about Madeira. So, and this guy can just literally talk the hind legs of a donkey about Madeira, so having a bit of a joke there. Right, I don't know why I've lost everyone off of FS Commander, and it was all there before. I'm gonna let's have a look. Right, I'm just going to save this plan and close down FS Commander, which I've done. And I'm going to load it back up again and see if that helps, but I don't know why everyone's just disappeared there. So yeah, I've got to make a decision next few days what to do. Whether I think it's going to have to be a full reinstall, which will take a couple of days, because then everything's loaded in from scratch then. So well, I'll have to make a couple of decisions when I'm going to do that. Dave's done a full reinstall, he's saying, but he hasn't loaded obviously much on because it takes ages to load all the add-ons on. But even you know, I've only got Orbix, but it still takes the time to do a reinstall. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, now I'll tell you what, there is something wrong with FSU IPC, because now I can't connect to FS Command. Oh, I can just about, oh, it's just logged on, but again, everyone's disappeared from it. So, yeah. Gonna have to look at, like I said, I rolled back to the old version of the FSU IPC, so might have to just read the forums and see when the update comes up on that one. Hopefully the update, like I say, on Chase Plane happens, because that's a little bit annoying, just with the camera views. I need to zoom in and out, it won't let me zoom, so yeah, have a little look, see what we can do about that. So where are we? 10 nautical miles from Yankee Gulf, and I'll just update, there we go, Navigraph. Yeah, do like Navigraph bit. Just have to redo that stream a bit where I can just make it a bit wider. But it all depends on the resolution of Navigraph and obviously P3D. So. There we go, so that's our turn now. We're going to be turning up to Silvery. So it just should be turned on 096, yep, that's fine. And what else have we got? We'll have... I just need to put these extra waypoints into FS Commander. Tango Alpha Golf Romeo Alpha. And Tigor. There you go. That's my route sorted. Hey fam, we've got visual of 007 and he's at my 10 o'clock, 6 miles, 33,000. Just to confirm, I don't have any visual aids tonight. I've got I can't see anyone on FS Commander, so it'll be full visual from cockpit for any aircraft for Southwest 267. Yes, I've lost everyone on FS Commander. That's Dave. So we just got a visual of Dave. He's in a 747. He's down there. There he is. Oh, look at that. There we go. There he goes. Off he goes. No, I don't have him on any moving map there, so that's a bit annoying. But there we go. You don't have a well, you do have a moving map in real world on the old iPad, but you don't have it with all the aircraft on it, so almost pretty real world now tonight. So next waypoint now is Silro, and that's 117 miles to go. So what we've got for an ETA, we're kind of halfway through the trip now. And ETA, we've got 408 miles to go, 21:36. 40 minutes. Yeah, 4:45, isn't it? Yeah, that's about right. I'm more looking 10 to 10, I think. Yeah. Just have a look there. And has it got the waypoint on there? Has got the waypoint, hasn't it? Silro, there's Silro on the charts there. Look at that, we've got a VOR called Sydney, 114.90. And we're now obviously 37,000. We've got a bit of cloud there, that's active sky, do its thing. I need to reinstall the textures for the clouds. what I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to get another drink and I'll be back shortly. Southwest 267, we'll just leave the cockpit 1 second. Back with my top up, whiskey and coke. In fairness, I only had half a measure last time, so this is the other half. Oh, here we go. So, making our way now across the island. Cool. A little bit stuttery still. so we need to probably do a reinstall, have a look to see what's causing that. That's Nova Scotia. So I'll zoom out now. What we got? Yeah, 21:35, but like I say, I think we're still looking at 10 to 10. 343 miles to go. Next waypoint, 102 now to Silro. So, obviously this bit's a little bit, obviously scenery-wise, obviously got different islands. And the next island we're going on to is Newfoundland. So that'll be in the distance. So we'll just go over Nova Scotia, which is just here. Going across now, and out the other side we can just about see the coastline on the east side of Nova Scotia, and then we go over some more of the sea to Newfoundland. Definitely going to have to do a bit more, well, so I don't really want to do this reinstall, but I need to do a couple of things, get the stream sorted a bit better, where I can spread it out a little bit. It's got, like I say, the borders down the side. Do this reinstall, I assume. I've just got to bite the bullet and get that done. And then do a little bit more GA flying, I think. I've got a couple of aircraft in the hangar that I haven't had for a long time. I haven't installed. I've literally, again, last night installed a couple of new aircraft, so I need to probably do a little more GA flying. Maybe do the C172, the C182, the Cessna. Have a little play around with them. Got the Islander as well. I haven't taken the Islander out for a little bit. So yeah, a little bit more light aircraft action, I think. I mean, I love flying the airliners, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I just want a little bit more action, you know, a little bit more hands-on. So, see what that looks like. So 82 to go now to Silro. And let's see how the Navigraph map's doing. It's doing its thing. And that pink arrow is making its way up. And then we've got making our descent. We've got the star coming in, haven't we? So just going to see what this looks like in terms of going around. We've got Bell Island, Harbour Grace. So probably going to make our way. I'm going to look now on the map. T-Gun. Which I tell you what, I can put the star in on FS Commander, that's what I like. So runway 29. And let's zoom in so get a better understanding. So we actually make our way out. Zoom out a little bit now. So we come out. Oh, what line's that? That's the. Oh, you just swap Oceanic FIR to Gander Domestic FIR. So that's good. Right. Hasn't got any of the other fixes on there, is it? Apparently we're going out to Devon.
And albino. A mosquito.
my libido.
Right, just seeing if can't see that intersection Dapod to make the finals into 2-9. Yeah. Well, have a look. Let's have a look. I'm gonna have a look at St John's here, and we'll have a look at the Tigar arrival. See if I can get. Oh, there we go. There's Dabob, and there's on Dab. There we go. So it is actually on the star, obviously. Just looking. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, get in there. Okay. So just listening to the guys on there at the moment. They're just talking about the approach coming in. So we're just coming up now to, I'm just going to check the top of descent. I've just been looking at this star arrival coming in. Basically, I'm making it a lot more complicated than it should be. 149 to top of descent. And, yeah, well, it's literally just straight out and then left turn back on itself. Do need to think what the stutters are a minute. Like I say, a fresh reinstall might help. Right guys, so coming up 2 miles now to Silro, and then we're off to Tagra, and then we shouldn't be too far then. I'll just have a look at the top of the descent, 122 mile, and it's 63 to Tigra, so just after Tigra we'll be making our descent down. So that's what I mean, it's a bit more GA flying, because it's a bit more hands-on. Oh, getting a weather report. Transition 180. Transition 180, QNH 10214 Southwest 2. So a bit of a weather report there. QNH 1201 and then transition 180. So getting ready for arrival. And still can't see anybody on that moving map. I think it's definitely got something to do with FSU IPC. So might have to look at a different download. Guys are just discussing what hardware they've got. So 25 to Tagra. And at Tagra we would make our descent, I think. Okay, so coming up to top percent at the moment. That might have been me, sorry. No, I was having a go at one of the vaccine controllers, say, oh, I'm part of a private group, anyone kind of want to hit them up, this is the web page. I was having a bit of a go. Yeah, some of them. Some of the ATC controllers are okay, but there's a couple, I'm not going to mention that. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. Well, I got told off for taking out of Bristol. It wasn't in his airspace, it was London Control, and it wasn't anywhere in his airspace. And he PM'd me and said, you've got to contact me. So, right, okay. Contacted him, and then obviously gave me some beans, and I said, that's fine, no worries. Don't worry, I'll just file a report, that's alright, don't worry. And he's like, oh, and I switched over the channel, and then I filed a report against him. And I was outside his airspace. 100%. I even referred to the supervisor, the VATSIM UK sectors page, and said, look, I'm outside the airspace. It's Compton is the shut-off, and Compton is east of Bristol, and so Bristol is not in airspace, and he agreed with me, and he said he shouldn't have A, been with that attitude, but B, he got it wrong. And as an ATC controller, you should know which airspace you control. Yeah. Just talking about some of the controllers that the guys have used VATSIM before but have not gone, and I've had a couple of issues. Most of VATSIM controllers are quite good, and obviously it's great to actually have the ATC, but it's yeah, sometimes can be a bit too much. Just select our flaps now. Got lots of runway here, so we'll do flaps 30. Got the ILS all set up in there already. We did that at the start. Yeah, it made me think I was that aircraft. Newfoundland approach Southwest 267, descended down to flight level 120 over Tigger. Correction, sorry, yeah, 200 over Tigger for Southwest 267. Let's have a look at that. Right, okay, so he's just changed, I might have got that wrong. It's for flight level actually at 200 over Tigger, so we'll just change that. And we've got plenty of time to do that. We'll have to sort out these stutters. Oh, hello. And also speed brake is doing a funny old thing there as well. There we go. Great job. So Tigger now, start of our descent down. Let's just bring up the charts for the arrival. Okay, so we can start. Oh no, this chart doesn't support moving map. We'll have a look to see if it comes up, but I don't think that will come up on there, so we'll just keep to the normal moving map there. Oh, I've got everything on that map now on Navigraph, so it's all set up to go. Almost at our destination. It says what's it, 14 minutes to arrival. Like I say, I think by the time we get the star in, we'll be looking at more 10-2. And what we're going to do also, one thing that I haven't done here, on every aircraft you have to go in and aircraft options, displays, and get the range to unlimited. There we go, show all, so it's not going to filter, so it should show any aircraft on the TCAS, which it's not, because I think FSU IPC they relies on do have an issue with, so I have to reinstall another version. Thought I'd cracked it earlier. So descending nicely down to 200 over Tigger, and over to the east, almost directly east, going to the southeast really, and we're actually going to climb up to east into northeast, coming on for 29. Okay, so 45 to Tigger. Zoom in a little bit more now. Wait for that to catch up in a sec. And what we will do, just grab, see if we can grab St John's International ADF. See if that's on here. Altitude 2,300. Okay, hi Welsh lad, hi Frenzilla. Hope you're doing alright guys. Nice to see you all. Oh, and someone's just joined my server as well. I haven't got the Discord server up tonight. So didn't expect too many on, so we'll get that up and running in the future. Just give you an update, we're descending now into St John's International, and I'm just trying to grab the ADF. There's a maximum restriction of 190 at test socks, so we'll just have a look at that in a minute. Hey Welsh lad, nice to see you on buddy. So obviously just descending 270 for 200 in 20 nautical mile, and we're on the Teagle 1 arrival, those want to follow it. As you can see on the map here, I've changed the stream recently so you can see the map and the charts. Navigraph. Is it me or I can't see the ADF? I've been blind, I've had a tiring day at work. Yeah. It's probably staring at me right in the face. See ADF, come on. I'm just going to put it in, just make sure. No, we'll leave it for this time unless anyone else can see it. Right. Let's get the moving map back up and going. There we are. So we go, coming to Tigor now. $11 to go. Let's have a quick look outside. There we go. So we're starting. Get Newfoundland. Bit of cloud, and we'll just do the approach checklist. Oh, that's the one thing I've done tonight, is it? Done any checklists actually on the older. So if I see if this is still working. Do need to obviously sort that stream out where I can widen the angle, so we'll get that up for next time. Right, let me just have a little look at something. 1 second. PDF checklist. That's good, but I need to change it because I've got, I think, the 747 checklist in there. No, I've got the 737 checklist actually, so that is actually what you want, isn't it? Let's have a little look at that. Interact, so I can see it. Right, approach checklist is altimeters. Well, our transition's 180. That's it. It's very different. That's the Boeing checklist there, as you can see. On this one, which has come out of a Boeing 737 aircraft, but it's 1999, 3rd of December 1999. This one was published. But that checklist is descent checklist. Anti-ice as requireable, yes, because it's -13 at the moment. Air condition and everything checked up here. Well, sorry, this chase plane's been a little bit annoying tonight without the update. I do need to check my landing altitude, which was actually on the charts. If I brought the chart back, can I bring the chart back? No, that's not brought the chart back. Okay, there we go this chart. What's the elevation level? Elevation is 461. So we'll get that to 450. Okay, that'll do me nicely. And on this one we've got altimeter set, we'll do that in a moment, and then S1 check. Yeah, so that's all good. So that's approach checklist done. You're like, well, that's pretty cool. What's pretty cool, dude? What's pretty cool? What, the checklist? Yeah, I think that's what you're referring to. This checklist. I'll get that off the screen. That I've got a quick. Yeah, the checklist. Yeah, that's cool, isn't it? So the checklist is head over to Aviation Lads, okay, the website, and it's all on there. Look, and I've just got hotkey set up. I've got the PDF plugin, and I've just got, like I say, a hotkey set up for that. That's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I like that. I like that. I didn't use it actually for startup because I was in a rush because I've just got 4.2 installed last night when it came out and had a few issues. Might have to do. I was just saying to the guys, I might have to do a full reinstall rather than do the update. Means, and I'll probably do is just reinstall Windows 10 again and go from scratch. But and it can take me a couple of days to do, so I might be offline for a couple of days. Just so that I've got then a fresh reinstall. I haven't installed it yet. There's mixed reviews. I'm getting a lot of stutters, but that could be a lot of things. I've got a lot of ATC now in my ear, so I'm just listening out because let's see what our altitude here is. We should be over Lodgo at 8,000. That's fine. That's fine. Just descending there nicely. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. We're literally on approach now, so we're almost there. We're just doing the star, as you can see. Actually. Have a look. Gonna wait for the product compatibility. Yeah. Welsh lad, you're right, buddy. Do you know what I've done? That's nice. When I've upgraded the Active Sky, I've done that fix. By the way, don't use the newest FSUI PC. If you look at the start of the stream, you'll get pauses every 5 seconds, and FSUI PC is not working. I've backdated it to a version that I thought would work, but still this is being very intermittent, so might have to relook at that. So watch out for that one. Orbix, if the way of doing it, or the way I've done it, although I'm having a few issues, is uninstall the client, the scenery and the content and reinstall it, but don't deactivate your license. It's not an issue if you do, but it's just a pain. And then you're up and running, which is good. One of the guys has literally done a full reinstall, who's on the sim group now, who's talking. He's reporting that it's actually worked quite well, but obviously it means a full reinstall. And if I'm doing full reinstall, I'll do a Windows 10 reinstall. Too tiresome. Tell me about it. I've done 2 Windows 10 reinstalls this year. One set up for the 2018 stream, and the other one when I had issues with BGLs because I had over, I counted 720 airports, payware, freeware, and it caused a bit of an issue. So literally I started from scratch and I did another reinstall. Windows 10's not too bad, but obviously you have to uninstall everything. So uninstall PMDG, uninstall everything so it deactivates your licenses to then reinstall. So that's the time that take. Well, no, that's not time, but it's all the add-ons. At the moment I'm just flying stock and PTA. That's all I'm doing. And I'm glad I didn't spend half a day, well, more than half a day. But you know. About a couple of days to reinstall everything really. But there we go. Yeah, no, been there, Welsh lad. Right, so let's have a look at our descent. Oh, I've missed transition. Naughty me, there's me chatting away. Let's get transition in there now. There we go, lovely. And a local QNH 1217. 1020. He's got 1021. So we'll see. Well, we've got 5, and also I'll tell you what. For some reason, it's not followed the flight down. That's fine. We've got a few miles to get down there. So we're going to come out and then back in. I don't know if we can see that. Again, did a full reinstall with V4 once. Textures were super blurry. Turned out I put in the wrong tweak, and it was easy fixing then. I'll tell you what. I've been here so many times. I don't tweak any of V4, and I don't get any blurries. I know what you mean. In V3, I did all the FF, I can't remember what it was now, Affinity and FF and all that jazz. Just not worth it. I'm just looking at this. I don't know why we are not descending enough down. Come on. We're not descending. I know it's... Come on. Why are we not descending enough? Drag required, yeah, no descent. No. Let's give me a load of... Right, there we go. Right, I've got the ILS set up. Yeah, fine, great job. And then we're going to come in there for 2-9. So there's lots of ATC traffic. I've got 5 aircraft ahead of me. Descended into St John's, so that's me. Yes sir, indicated SB 240 for Southwest 27. Yeah, ATC just want to know my indicated. So there we go, fuel on board, perfect. Just in case we've got to go around, so it's looking good. Just not liking this descent. I really need to be 7,000 and below, really. Got a little bit until the ILS. It's just not making its way down quick enough though for my liking. Right, let's go to manual. Let's get this down. Right. We're going to go 2,000 vertical speed. That's a great job, and we're going to have to put the air brakes on a little bit because we can't exceed obviously 250. Actually, we'd go to 1,800 feet per minute. We don't want to go over 250. He's already said about my airspeed. I've got an aircraft ahead of me. Oh, don't freeze now. Prepared for. Come on, don't freeze now. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. This is so temperament. Do you know what, Welsh lad? I would just keep with your... Don't update just yet. Nah, I think we've crashed, guys. I'm gonna have to look to see what's caused the crash, but that is not coming up. I actually hate it when that happens. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we've crashed. I'll leave it to run. I can hear the engines run in the background, but I don't think it's going to help. Leave it a bit. Yeah, I know. But normally it would have come back now, so we'll leave it until it gives us the dreaded circle. St John's approach. This is Southwest 267. We think we've got an issue in terms of the signal's crash. We'll get back to you shortly if there's any further update. Will do. We hopefully will be back with you, but there's no promising for Southwest 267. Random pauses usually resolve for me. Yeah, they do for me too. But this 4.2. So worked fine with the Twin Otter yesterday, and then when I started adding all the compatibility fixes, didn't like it. There was an update today, 1709 as well, part of, I think, an addition to the creators update, which I installed a little bit earlier on. That might have something to do with it. Crash is normally caused by pressing buttons or messing around. Well, I wasn't messing around, I was trying to get the aircraft down, but yeah, I know what you mean. 4.2 said it would solve the switching between menus. I saw that in the bug fix. Guys, I think I might have to call this a day. It's a shame because I was really looking forward to the sent down. Yeah, then a reinstall. I'll say I might have to just reinstall Windows 10 and reinstall 4.2. That's how mine normally crashes. What, on approach? Yeah, I think we've all been there. Do you know, I can hear the sound in the background. I'm just hoping. Come on, come back. It's not going to come back. Do you know, I honestly think at this time I have a look at the events log in a minute. I think it's the FSUIPC because, like I say, the new one that's Pete Dawson's away at the moment, but new one said it was compatible, but they changed the coding, and he went away on holiday and had it prepared for 4.2, and yeah, it's a shame because I was looking forward to this descent into St John's. Check task manager. Yeah, we can check task manager. Let's have a look. Task manager. Tell you what it could be. I know exactly what it could be. Stupidly, you know what I kept on saying about GSX? If RAM is being used and CPU is being used on there, it might be a chance. Yeah, it's not. I've got quite a high powered machine, and I'm not maxing it out. I've got an i7 7700K with a GTX 1070, 16 gig of RAM, and on SSDD4R RAM. I think I know what it might be. I think it might be the Qtool and the GSX, because obviously that's not updated, and I didn't do the compatibility update for it. And it is running. I can see here in Task Manager, as you pointed out, going to Task Manager. I think it is actually the Qtool or Kudatul scripting engine for GSX. Yeah, and SimModule. I think that's what it is. No, I've come out. Here we go. I think we're just about to hit a black screen, guys. There it is. Prepared is not responding. Wait for the program to respond. Sometimes that helps. That we got the circle. Obviously you can't see it, guys, because I haven't done window capture. I've done game capture on ABS. But yeah, today's flight into St John's ain't gonna happen. That's a little bit gutting, isn't it? I'm just going to come off the server for them, one sec. There we go. Still got the guys. Oh, you can still hear the engine noise because I've done wait for the program to respond. There goes. You can see the Symlink's gone on Navigraph now. There it goes. There it goes. Let's go and have a look at the event viewer. Everyone's landing. It's quite annoying as well. You can hear all the pilots landing. And Dave, that has done the full reinstall and didn't do the update, has landed fine. I think it's the way forward. I think it's going to be a full reinstall. My advice to you, Welsh lad, don't do it just yet. Don't do it just yet. Right, let's have a look. Application error. Right, what's the... Let's have a look at the details on the application hang. Here we go. I'm just going to report him. Northumberland's approach, St John's, Southwest 267 is no longer with you. Sorry that we can't land into the airport. Yeah, yeah. So I'll find out what's caused it to hang and hopefully get it solved for Thursday. Right, okay. Right. That's probably the update, but yeah, I'll let you guys learn. Yeah, I wouldn't upgrade to 4.2 just yet. I think it was a bit premature. Right, path application, faulting. Now that's a bit annoying. We've got faulting package name, nothing there, and faulting package relative application ID, nothing there. So I've actually got no details of what the faulting package was. Application hang. XML view. Let's have a look at the XML view. I've got our code in binary, but without obviously doing some research in that. We'll have a bit of a Google 1002. Guys, do apologise. Obviously, I was really looking forward to going into St John's. I will try and get it sorted. It might be that I'm offline for a little bit. Just I'm going to do full Windows 10 restore install again. Ugh. But get 4.2 uploaded on there, fresh, because I can't roll back to 4.1 now. And hopefully, you know, in the next coming days I'll get a few sorted. I won't load any add-ons apart from Orbix and Active Sky. I'm not actually sure about Active Sky now. And I'm not sure about FSUIPC, and I need that for some of the controls here. So, Ayo, Welsh lad, no problem, glad I caught your stream. Yeah, do you know what, if it helps other people, then, you know, I'm a little bit gutted really was looking forward to that. And it was looking really good as well yesterday when I tried the Twin Otter offline. It was looking really good. So apparently I looked on the PMDG forum. We don't need to update the PMDG, it's all coded. Because it's all it is an update. So if you have a look at the update, there's a lot of fixes, mainly due to the graphics card and VR and a couple of helicopters and stuff. There is stock. There's a bit of change stock in the scenery, so that's a bit of a change. VGL, good luck. Cheers, buddy. Look, I'll be online. I want to get online. I want to do a bit more Twin Otter flying because you know, I do like the airliners, but I've got into it on Sunday's stream. It was a bit late, but going into Edinburgh, I quite enjoyed that. So, well, look, listen, guys. We should have Thursday's flight. It wasn't published a bit earlier. Let me just double check. No, TBA. So I don't know what Thursday's flight's going to be. I don't know if I'm going to be on because I don't know. I'm going to. Do you know what? What's time now? 10 to 10. I've got work tomorrow. I might start the Windows install now. And let's see if I can get up and running for Thursday. Do apologise again. I hope you enjoyed a bit of the stream. I do like the Navigraph. I don't know about you. I'm kind of liking the new layout. I need to make it that way a bit. But yeah, we'll go with that. So until next time, guys, I'll try and stream for Thursday. It's on the schedule. If I'm not on, you know why. And I'll be hopefully be able to stream Saturday night as well. And then it will be back on for Tuesday. See you there, hopefully. Cheers, Welsh lad. See you guys. CVGL. Thanks, buddy. And who else we got on? There was someone else. Fronezilla. Cheers, buddy. See you all soon.